final with tip.
Thank you, Kevin.
Indeed it is. Thank you, D.A. Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. And it's Williams at the center position. And for the Warriors, the core of this team all out there, Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Kevon Looney out there with Wiggins. And Doris, the quickness both of these teams possess should make this an interesting game. We could see a lot of transition play.
Neither of these teams is going to be under duress of the shot clock. I am curious to find out which team not only plays quickly, but does so without turning it over. That maximizes their possession. That team, I think, has a real shot of winning this basketball game.
Now, here's Ball. And it's off from three-point range.
And as good as Draymond Green has been on the floor, this guy will be an all-time broadcaster, already a popular podcast. Great TV studio appearances as well.
Here's Curry. And the shot goes in.
Well, really nice delivery from Andrew Wiggins. We know he's a gifted scorer, but that will really smooth out his game.
Rozier against Thompson. Outside, Ball. Second shot opportunity. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And Draymond Green, the next broadcasting star. You've watched his work. Why is that?
And Kevin, I think his basketball IQ is incredible. And we see that when he plays, but he can also vocalize it to the audience. And of course, Draymond is not afraid to say what he thinks.
That free throw, no good.
And for Terry Rozier, all of his efficiency numbers are way up the last couple years. Here's a guy who was just 37% from the field during his time in Boston.
Good on the second free throw. And the numbers of Terry Rozier. As you mentioned, they're getting better bit by bit.
Scary Terry's three-point shooting is way up. That helps big time. With experience, Rozier isn't forcing things offensively, becoming a much better decision maker.
And here is Rozier after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Now here's Williams. He's guarded closely. Just 5 on the clock. The shot. No good on the shot. And Golden State will come the other way. Here's Curry. And he uses the glass on the layup. Curry's got 7.
Well, don't underestimate Curry because of his size. This guy does a great job absorbing contact and still finishing.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And it's finishes like that which have helped them build this lead here in the first half.
Now, here's Rozier. Pass to Hayward. Over Wiggins. They grab their own miss. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
And so the first quarter is in the books. The Warriors on top, up 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. 3.
Jesse made another one.
Time to get loud and make some noise.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you could see the results.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Jordan Poole, Kuminga out there with Jermichael Green, Then it's Wiggins, and it's DiVincenzo in at the shooting guard position. You know, Hornets fans, Doris, are excited to see what LaMelo Ball can do for the franchise.
Well, Kevin, there is no doubt this young man is a special talent. You look no farther than his passing ability, the flair, the vision, the fearlessness. Certainly an easy guy to play with. Now the question becomes, can you start to build the talented pieces around him?
That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Martin. That's the DiVincenzo. Martin against Wiggins. Back to DiVincenzo. Kuminga up top. Just 5 to shoot. Wiggins against Martin. And that one's good. Wiggins has got his first points of the game.
Well, he's got the wide shoulders, the natural balance. Andrew Wiggins taking the hit and finishing.
Oubre passes to Smith. Now Washington. Now the pass to Smith. Off target from three-point range. Warriors leading by 5. In the corner, it's Wiggins. They get the rebound. Green. Back to DiVincenzo. And finally they hit one. DiVincenzo's got his first 2 points of the night. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Passes it to Richards. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
For Charlotte, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
One shot.
Seconds left now here in the second. Here's Curry, and he gets it to go. Curry's got 9 points.
The ability to adjust quickly allows Stephen Curry to do work on the interior.
Here's Ball. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Andrew, what do you like about the way the team's playing so far?
We're competitive right now. We're going after it. In our possession, we're going hard.
We'll see if that continues in the second half, Andrew. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. And in one stretch there, they were up by 6. Well, for the Warriors, Kenny, how'd you see it?
They're running a smooth offense tonight, creating high-quality shots. Motions, sharp as a razor. Their spacing is excellent. They're moving the ball well. I love the way this team is playing.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Charlotte.
Give them credit for keeping the score this close while shooting just over 30%. In a backhanded way, kind of gives you confidence.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you.
Fans, give it up for your Warriors.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Tipping off the second half, here's Steve Clifford's 5. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. And it's Williams at the 5.
Well, still working on consistency from range, but improved shot mechanics for Andrew Wiggins.
Outside Williams. Shot clock at 6. Out the basket. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
Looney. That one doesn't go. Nice D from Williams. Down low. The kick out to Ball. Charlotte moving the ball around. Hayward passes to Williams. Charlotte needs to get a shot up. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Charlotte also making some changes. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Williams. Kelly Oubre comes in for Washington. And Bouknight comes in for Ball. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Basket counts. Poole's got his first basket of the night.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Rozier looking around. Here's Bouknight. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be right back after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Thompson is in the front court alongside Green. Dante DiVincenzo is out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Iguodala at the center filling out the middle.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Hornets trail by 10. Here's ball. Washington trying to break free. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, the size LaMelo Ball brings to his position helps him finish on the interior, even against tough coverage. Wow.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And you can just sense his determination, trying to do everything he can to keep this game within reach.
Here's Curry. Gets in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
I tell you, he's going to find a way to get the ball in the basket. It doesn't matter if Curry's double-teamed or wide open. This guy's going to score.
Ball with it. Looney on him. Ball no good. Warriors leading by 10.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Warriors.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Stephen Curry.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Here's Green. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. The shot by Looney, no good.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
4-3, Oubre. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
And the Warriors with possession here. The clock now can just run out for the Warriors. Up top, Curry. He's guarded by Williams. Curry with it. So we see the Warriors get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt